Alright then. Welcome along, everyone. We're here in Monte Carlo for the second time in ZRL. The last time out here went very, very well. Let's see if it goes well this time round. Not that many people joining us there. 7. I was about to move the race to Friday as the race on Sunday would overlap the main race. Normally, I'd introduced but sadly couldn't make it here today due to the changes of the schedule, but it'll just be me for qualifying, then for the race it'll be me and T and ourselves. Coming out the pit lane now, then we've got Jal Boy and Zach Duck and Gilksy as well. Got both Hasses here, both Alpines, both Ferraris, and yes, that's 3 full teams joining us today. Also, I should mention we've got a Monaco night race today, so it's going to be very, very nice. All the cars looking absolutely beautiful under the lights here in Monaco, but we'll have to see how it's going to go. Then the first cars piling round the very, very tight hairpin, slowest corner on the Formula 1 calendar, that is, as they all come through now under the bridge. Here is Zach Duck, then he's invalidated his outlap, but that doesn't matter, obviously. Comes round now, foot to the floor to start his first flight. 13.4. I think he's going to go again. He looks like he's going again. Very, very fast. Lovely first corner that was, I must say. Joe Boy is on his way out the pit lane now, and that'll be every single driver out the pit lane in a second. Let's see who else. I think Zach Duck might be on one. Yes, he is. Zach Duck into the chicane. Can he do it as well as Prodigy? A bit of a snap there, but he keeps it quite good. Maximises the exit. Darts to the left once again into this corner. I absolutely love this one. He fastest middle sector, makes contact with the wall. Makes contact once again, and that's his lap ruined, I think. Maybe. I don't think so. Never mind. It's not over. He's going to cross the line. What can he do for his first time on the board? Can he get past Prodigy, Guilty, and Frugal? Yes, he can. Most of them. Zach Duck P2, 1 minute 13.4. That's a decent time from Prodigy. Very, very well. Very, very well done, I must say. Not really much to get on. We've only got 7 drivers. Dead, but you know, it is what it is. Next week, hopefully, it'll be better because it will be on the Sunday. But it's Frugal Miles then. Ellis, the Great's teammate, who hasn't yet put a time on the board. I'm excited to see what he can do. Very, very, very fast driver here at ZRL. Part of the ZRT racing team as well. Done well for them. And Frugal Miles tries to avoid the bump where the bridge is and makes contact with the wall. It's unfortunate, but he's going to keep going on his lap, see if he can do well and improve on his first time. I think he should be able to improve anyway because it is a 1 minute 14.4. But let's give him a bit of a chance. We'll have to see what he can do. Under the bridge now, heading down to the chicane, the left-right chicane. Cuts the curve a little bit there, but he does keep it on track and not invalidated, so that's really good for him and his time. Oh, went deep and he's invalidated. Just ruined that one in the last few corners. That is not very nice to see. There we go then. Jow Boy. Quite good through the chicane actually. Very, very fast. Rear tyres must be very, very hot though. Darts to the left. Here we go, very, very fast. Middle sector, the fastest middle sector, I must say. Keeps it very clean round there. Gel Boy's on for a brilliant lap. How fast can he go? Round the final corner. Penultimate, I must say. Round the final corner now, onto the straight. What time can he do in his Ferrari? Under the lights here in Monaco. He crosses the line. 1 minute 11.3, and that is an absolute stonker. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I must say, absolutely lovely that from Jow Boy, that was. Oh, yeah, of course, Ellis the Great has got a quali ban. I didn't mention that. That's why he's not going to be putting a time on the board. But let's see what comeback he can make during the race, shall we? Jow Boy's invalidated that one, so he won't be going again, but he will go into the pit lane for sure, because he hasn't got that much ERS or anything left. And he's put a very good time on the board as well, so I wouldn't be worried if I was him at the minute. But we have got 10 minutes remaining. A lot of time for people to improve on. Prodigy's out there once again to try and improve. Guilty is out there as well, round the hairpin. Yeah, and he's not doing a lap. He's waiting for Frugal Mars to fly past him under the in the tunnel. The cars look very, very nice around here. Really, really nice. Oh, and he makes contact with the wall. Frugal Mars. Does he have any damage? We'll keep an eye on that. I don't think he does. It's on reduced damage because it's Monaco today. And we did that last year. And it works very, very well. So, seems to be working at the moment for qualifying. The race coming more carnage though, as Frugal nearly loses his rear, but he's carrying on for his lap. Guilty behind him, got a brilliant dough. But he hasn't validated anyway, so he's wasted that opportunity, but it's okay. As Frugal can carry on. He's invalidated that as well. Here comes Gelboy though on his outlap to try and improve what he's already set out. He's fastest man out there at the moment, and yeah, he's done really, really well for himself. I'm sure he'll be happy if he gets that pole position today, but we'll have to see how it plays out. 8 minutes remaining, and remember, when it comes to the race, we will have TNR Stealth joining me as well, which will hopefully make the commentary more interesting. Right, here we go. Didn't really realise this. Prodigy back out on his lap. How well can he do? His fastest is 1 minute 12.5. Keeps it quite good round there into the penultimate corner, just behind the Ferrari of, I think that one of them went into the pit lane. Yes, they did. Onto the straight now. Gelboy carries on. Prodigy across the line. What can he do? Prodigy with a 1/10 improvement, 1 minute 12.4. Gelboy, though, is now about to... Well, he's on his flying lap now. Up the hill we go. Round here. How can he keep it tight round there? Absolutely brilliant. This is really, really good car control now. Back here. Avoids the bump. Fastest first sector. He's improving already. Around the hairpin we go. You've got 59% ERS. This is working really, really well for him. Hooks the inside curve. Round the right-hander. Into the tunnel we go. Oh, the Ferrari. Gelboy went fastest middle sector. This is going to be tight between these two. Right, Zhao to cross the line. What can he do? He improves by 0.3 of a second. 1 minute 11.0. And he's about breaking through that, that 1 minute. He's about breaking through to 1 minute 10s. I think that's Frugal Mars round. Yes, it is. Frugal Mars at the top. He's broke a lot of his wing off there. Not too well for himself. But see who's about. Is anyone about to start up soon? Prodigy's definitely going to pit soon. Frugal Mars definitely going to have to pit. He's just ruined his wing. The next person to put a lap on the ball will be Guilty. He's on his outlap. 100% ERS, I must say. Right, it's Guilty then. Starting his lap, and we'll give you a nice, quiet lap of Guilty. That's a lap of Gilksy. Then crosses the line. He improves by 7/10. Second place for him. Very, very nicely done. I'm going to invite ZRL Stealth now, and we should have a second commentary then, which is going to be very, very nice. Just got to find him. Oh, Gilksy spins round. That's flipping 360 round there. Loses his end plate. Unfortunate for him there. Stealth, would you include your audio and then we'll get started?
Sure. So far.
Have you included it?
Yeah.
Alright, nice one. Just sort my audio out quickly and then we can get started. Oh, anyway, I'm not on my own anymore. We've got ZRL Stealth joining us for the rest of qualifying and the race as well. So, how are you, mate?
I'm alright. It's gonna be interesting. Do love Monaco in the night, so it's nice to see.
Yeah, cars look really, really nice around here. Anyway, seeing some good times. Attendance isn't too well, obviously. 7 people, but that's because of, you know, having to change the day from Sunday to Friday due to the Sunday race. Would have been overlapping the actual F1, but it is what it is, and hopefully next week we'll have more drivers joining us on the actual normal day. But go on board with Jalboy then. His fastest time's 1 minute 11.0, and he's the fastest guy out there at the minute, but can he improve this lap? He's struggling in the first sector, I've just seen there, but we'll have to see how well this goes.
I'm surprised Ellis hasn't set a lap so far.
Yeah, he's got a quali ban. I only found out a few minutes
Oh
ago.
yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah. I think I knew, but I didn't think of it. I was just saying earlier onto the stream, I'm quite excited to see him set a lap, and then I realised that he's not going to come out anyway. Right, Jalboy, fastest middle sector. Didn't say he was fastest on the times, but he is there. Purple it says, but we'll have to go with that. Round the penultimate corner to the final corner. Can he improve on his fastest lap time to cross the line? He goes not any faster than his last lap, so stays top though. So it's not all bad. The other Ferrari is out, which is Gilksy. I'm not sure if he's on a lap or this is just another out lap. No, this is not a lap.
He's now on his lap.
Yeah, he's on his lap now. Hits the wall on the left a bit there, but keeps it straight up the hill. How tight can he keep it into the left? Not a brilliant line through there, I will admit, but it is what it is. Gilksy hits the wall though on the exit. Oh, this is not too great. He does improve on his time in the middle, the first sector, and that's just ruined now.
Prodigy will be next. Never mind.
He goes into the pit lane. So
that's quality done.
That is quality done. Shub and Ellis are finished there. Gilksy, he knows this is the lap. This is his lap, the final lap that he can do. How well will he do it? Darts to the left. Jalboy retires. Now Zagduck retires as well. They're both out. But Gilksy is giving it his all. Still banging the walls, but he's doing everything he can. Round the penultimate corner, but goes into the pit lane. And that is no more time. That's the end of qualifying for you.
Well then. Considering I've missed half of that. Don't know how fun it was to watch.
It weren't too bad, to be fair. I mean, there's been better qualifying sessions because obviously, like the attendance-wise today. And
Yeah.
But you know,
Also, it's surprising to see Chubb and Prodigy settle up since normally they don't.
they never normally come out. I know, yeah. Kind of a weird sight to see Prodigy P3 for qualifying because he's normally at the bottom, isn't he? And then makes his way.
Yeah.
But, like you said, but you know. Very good time. Finishing results then for Monaco qualifying. Jalboy sets the fastest time, starts on pole for the race. Zach Duck P2 in his Mercedes. Then, following up on P3, it's Prodigy for the first time in a while. And then moving down the grid, it will be Gilksy, and I didn't see the rest. But
It was Gilksy, Frugal, Chubb,
somewhat
and Ellis.
yeah, Ellis. I think Ellis will make his way right back up, to be fair. I mean, you know Ellis.
If he keeps it out the wall,
Yeah,
I think he'll be Ellis, Prodigy, and Jalboy.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I'm starting.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think he chose commentator. Not commentator. I don't think he chose spectate. When you get in,
I'll retire the
retire
pits.
your car.
I'll retire the pits.
Alright. Okay then. Not too far away from the Monaco start. Really excited for this one. It's a very, very tough race for the drivers. You've got to keep, like you mentioned earlier, you've got to try your best to keep it out the wall, which is not such an easy thing to do around here. Anyway, about to get going then. On the grid now for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's the second time out here. And it's lights out. And away we go. Jalboy with an absolutely stonking start. But he's got two drivers coming up behind him. They don't get past him. Jalboy still leads into turn one. It's Prodigy and Zach having a duel up the hill. Prodigy comes out on top. He makes the position. On the race start, Prodigy up into P2, but Zach Duck still following behind closely with Gilksy and Ellis the Great just behind that. Ellis has made up a few places from the start. Chubb's dropped down 2 to P7, and Frugal has found himself in P6. Round the hairpin now, very, very close around there. Like I mentioned earlier, slowest corner on the F1 calendar. Very, very slow, around 30 miles an hour. But it's Zach Duck then on the tail of Prodigy. Will he be able to get past him down near to the chicane? We'll have to see, won't we? With Prodigy now dropping back from Jalboy as well. Jal's doing quite well there to keep his position ahead. He just got to keep himself out the wall. But you can see the two Alpines in the back. The Ellis the Great and Frugal Mars both charging forward. Ellis is pressuring Gilksy into the final few corners of this lap. Here we go. Very, very close call this is. Ellis the Great is getting so close to Gilksy. Can he make the move down the straight? Jalboy goes fastest. Ellis, though, is weaving to get up to him. Look at this. Very, very close into turn one. We still can't get past him. This track is one of the hardest to overtake on. We've got 39 laps. 39 laps ahead of us.
And
how that goes. Ellis is still... Still pressuring Gilksy. The Zach Duck as well is really pressuring Prodigy. How well will he deal with the pressure into the hairpin now?
Jalboy has got a comfortable lead so far.
Yeah, it's 2.7 seconds ahead. He's doing quite well for himself. But don't want to put any commentator's curse on it. Me and Garrison have done that way too many times.
Yep. And
I think that's a bit of a... Is that a bit of a... Oh, no, never.
I did in Belgium as well.
Did you? What did you say last time?
I can't remember what I said last time, but I definitely cursed it somewhere.
Did you? There you go. Ellis is still on the tail of Gilksy. How well can Gilksy handle the pressure? He makes a bit of a mistake on the last corner. This gives Ellis a bit of an advantage. He's going to try around the outside. Look at this move. Will he make it? Will he make it stick? No, he won't. Tries to switch back, makes contact, and that move will not be happening just there.
Yeah, I think I said safety car in like the next 3 laps, and it happened.
Did ya?
You know, we do love a safety car now and then, but
Oh yeah, the word that we really don't like saying. Yeah, safety car. Oh god, the feared
however,
word.
Lee, the lead is now at 3.9.
It is. I think that's Chubb at the
And
back. Yes, it is.
Chubb-
Chubb is struggling. Lost his wing as well. I think. Yeah, he lost an end plate on the right hand side. Anyway, look at this though. As I keep mentioning, Jalvoy looking like a nice little healthy lead that's going to keep forming. 4.2 seconds is up to now. 4.3 nearly then. Progeny, he's managed to keep it behind Zach Duck, putting on the pressure. 2 races, well actually 1 race ago because the last one didn't actually. Oh no, it did go. I didn't even go for that one because I couldn't go. But I should say, out in Belgium. The race winner, Zach Duck, he's been waiting so long for it, and he finally went and got it. The race was a shambles, but at least he went in there and got finally what he's been working for. Progeny, still P2, handling the pressure as Chubb goes into the pit lane.
Oh, Ellis
Oh,
has
look
sent
at this! Ellis the Great down the inside of Gilksey. Finally
Gilksey
happening. He's got the
delay.
advances on the soft bad tyres. Gilksey's not giving this one up, though. Look at this side-by-side racing. Superb defending by Gilksey. Keeps it ahead. I don't think Ellis is done yet, though, going into the chicane. Still behind him. Very, very close. Gilksey makes a bit of an error on the exit of the chicane.
very difficult to overtake.
Yeah, really, really hard. Oh!
Oh,
Ellis nearly spins it.
that's going to give Gilksey a bit of a breather.
Yeah, it is. Tiny bit of breathing space, but Ellis is still managing to catch up to him. Really, really close now. He's going to try round the outside this time. No, he can't. He gets squeezed nearly into the barrier. Oh, it's getting so close. You got to be so careful around there, you know. If you make one little slip up and you just straight into the wall. But it's Ellis still following closely behind Gilksey. The pressure is putting on him. It's absolutely crazy. Gilksey's really, really handling it well.
Oh, Chubb's slow again.
Chubb seems to be struggling a bit. Don't blame him, to be fair. It is Monaco, isn't it? But,
Yeah,
you know.
but Jalboy is in a world of his own right now.
Yeah, he's absolutely dominating at the moment. But don't want to curse anything, but I really do hope that he does. Well, he keeps it and does well. But you know, I'll see how well that pans out. We're 5 laps in out of a 39 lap race. It's Ellis the Great still behind Gilksey. I'm going to stay on this because there's not really much close action else anyway. So we'll keep our eyes on this little battle. There we go. Can he make the move up this hill? He's going side by side, wedging himself up there. Really, really close to the wall. It's getting very, very dangerous out here, these two. Absolutely battling. Oh, down the inside. Ellis, what a move. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Gilksey's absolutely defending like crazy, but that is the end of that one. Ellis finally gets himself up there and takes P4 at the moment. Now, he's got Zach Duck just in front of him to try and overtake.
Seven seconds. 8 seconds, shall we say.
Joe Boy doing brilliant for himself. Most races we come to, whatever track it is, there's a lot of the time now, I've noticed in the past few races, there's always one driver that just he maybe starts on pole or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just he starts off and gets like an absolutely brilliant lead. And that's exactly what we're seeing with Boy at the moment. 8.7 seconds. You know, so Really, really good. This is close. This is really close, actually. Ellis the Great is already caught up to Zach Duck. I'm not sure if Zach made a little bit of an error or something, but that was really, really close how he caught up. Here we go. You got to remember as well, Ellis is on the soft compound tyres. He's got the advantage over most of these. Is he the only one on the softs? Is there any more?
He is. He's the only one on soft. No, Chubb's on soft.
Chubb's not around anyway at the moment, so Alistair Great still behind Zach Doyle. You got to see though, you got avoids contact. That was not a very good turn for him at all. But yeah, as I mentioned, he's got 6% ERS, so I'm not sure why he's let it burn down that fast, but it's not something Ellis would do really. But look at this, really, really close. Ellis is really eager to get past Zach Duck. Where can he make the move around this tight circuit? Into the final corner, onto the straight. Could he maybe make it down here? I don't think he could. Zach gets quite a good getaway. It's getting terribly close up there. There's just no room, is there, like, to get past or anything around here?
It's way too tight. And that's the fun of Monaco, but you would like to see overtakes happen.
That's why in real life people could argue that it's quite a boring race or this and that, because, you know, it's that tight. There's just not really anything going on, is there? Like, just people following closely behind each other, really. There's no moves. Anyway.
Is he going to go for it?
Is he going to go for it?
He's going for it.
Ooh, oh, he pushes Zach Duck. It's really close. Zach gets a 3-second time penalty for that one. He will really not be happy about that, but Ellis is still following closely behind. I think he'll be able to get past him, but it just depends on where, because, you know, just he's looking for any gap he can find here.
Obviously, Ellis
would outside. No, he can't.
See, Ellis would like to be further up than this, and
yeah, here we go. Will he finally make it round the outside? I think he's going to get pushed into the wall a bit. Yes, he is. Can't make that move. That was a really good first corner, though. Absolutely brilliant. Here we go. He keeps getting pushed there as well. Same places, and he just can't get past. But will he be able to do a little bit of a switch back again like last time? Switch underneath? No, he won't.
You know what? It's either Jalboy's in a world of his own right now, and he's just
makes contact. Yeah,
going for it. Or Prodigy's just slow around here so far.
Yeah.
And Chubb's gone again.
Yeah, Prodigy might just not be able to maintain the pace that Jalboy can. 13.7 seconds now the gap, and he's going to be so happy with this. I know he's going to be absolutely buzzing in the chat when if it stays like this. I don't want to jinx anything. But, you know, doing quite well for himself still. Ellis still closing just behind Zach. He's absolutely sticking his wheels there. Makes contact as well.
Contact. No damage. At this point, Jalboy's gonna have a free pit stop when it comes to it.
Yeah. Jalboy is on the mediums, I believe, isn't he? Yes, he is.
He is on the mediums.
Lap 10 then. Out of 39. It's Chubb that's retired. Ellis the Great finally makes the move down the inside. Zach Duck is absolutely fighting for his life to try and make that position stick. But, yeah, absolutely brilliant defending down the inside. Side by side race. Zach is not giving this one up. Ellis has got the advantage on the soft compound tyres. Finally gets past him. Up into P3 in the tunnel. Prodigy gets a 3-second time penalty.
Frugal's closing on Gilksy.
Yes, he is. I think that's Zach. Yeah, Zach Duck's still behind Ellis. I don't think he'll be able to get past him. Maybe if he finds the pace, but not looking too good at the moment. This is gonna be a bit of I can't speak. This is gonna be a bit of a dead race, really, and you know, like
Yeah.
not all the, you know, attendance isn't too great, and it's just Monaco really in it as well. But Ellis nearly loses real to turn 1, but manages to keep it on the straight, which is good. Anyway, my race predictions. You see, this is really hard because Joel's doing really well, but I can see that Ellis is making his way up. I don't know if he'll be able to catch Prodigy or not. Most likely will. Right.
I don't
I'm
think
just gonna say,
I don't think Ellis is catching Jal at this rate.
I don't think he will. I think it might be Joel, Ellis, and either Prodigy or Zach Duck. Probably Prodigy, I'll say.
Yeah, I'll go Prodigy.
I think Prodigy's one of our most consistent drivers as well. He's been on the podium, like, I think it's like the past, I don't know, it's like the past 4 or 5 races. It's just consecutive podiums. He's doing really well. But Ellis makes the pit stop because he's on the soft compound tyres. Goes in. And he comes out in last place.
Have a look.
Now he's got some work to do. I mean, he's the only one that's pitted, obviously, so he's going to be a bit far behind. As soon as they pit, he's going to make the time up a little bit, but he's going to wait out until they do pit. Really close here between Gilksy and Zach Dutt.
Well, as of right now, Prodigy, if he stays where he is, will continue his lead at the top of the championship.
Yeah. Is Prodigy still leading the championship? Yeah.
Prodigy is on 132 points, with Ellis behind on 126.
Can you imagine Prodigy being like Z1 World Champion? That'd be just I don't know. That we'd celebrate that for so long. Never underestimate the old man is my little saying for him. That's what I've always said. Oh, Gilksy makes contact with the final corner, all over the shop round there. I thought he was going into the pit lane for a split second, but never mind. He's carrying on.
I think Prodigy deserves the championship with how consistent he is week in, week out.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So committed as well.
Ellis is close behind, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And
It's going to be close. I mean, yeah, we've got Ellis then, very close contention of, you know, he could obviously win this championship. I would love to see Prodigy win it though. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. I know Prodigy's really consistent with his podiums and whatnot, but Ellis is more there with the. Well, I was going to say more there with the race wins, but past few races it's been Formula 1 owing and people like that, hasn't it? So I'm not really sure, but.
And
Nothing
Frugal
going on, really.
is in third in the championship as well.
Yeah. I'm going to get I'll get the standings up on my phone as well so I can have a look. Let's have a quick look at the standings. They've just been released, haven't they, the new ones?
They have just been released.
Oh, Zach Duck makes the decision to pit. Goes in, lost 4 positions now from his race start, but he is in P6, last position at the moment. But that doesn't
Gilksy
matter.
is struggling.
He's on the hards, so you know Zach is thinking of going to the end of the race on these tyres. Just got to keep it out the wall.
Frugal is all over the back
Gilksy's
of.
going to struggle to keep Frugal behind. Oh yeah, on the standings then. Yeah, Prodigy leads. Ellis the Great in second with Frugal Mars P2. So it's a very strong season for Alpine, is it? I think Alpine are very very, very good together. They're both drivers, Ellis the Great and Frugal Miles. Gilksy and Will Andy, before the incidents that happened and all that kind of stuff, when Will Andy was in,
Which we don't want to bring up
Gilksy
again.
and Will Andy was one of my favourite driver pairings. I really like them two together. Worked really, really well as well. But we've got Gelboy, who's took his position in the Ferrari, and he looks like he's definitely earned it. Show him his pace and stuff.
Yeah.
Frugal lets past his teammate Ellis the Great. And Ellis is now up into P4, moving on Gilksy in P3.
I think that's a good timing for Frugal. I let him through as
Oh, here we go.
Gilksy is
Ellis the
struggling.
Great round the outside. Can he make it stick to going side by side? Wheel banging into the very, very slow hairpin. But it's Gilksy defending for his life. Ellis is still not getting past around this tight street circuit. It's very, very hard to keep it on the track. And it's Gilksy still in P3. There we go. The dive down the inside. Proper lunge that was. Can Ellis make it stick? No, he can't. Gilksy still sticks it up there with P3 at the moment.
And I think that's the second move Ellis has gone for, and another driver's picked up a penalty.
Yeah. Oh! Look how close is he? He's sticking it down the inside. But he just got there. Makes contact with Gilksy. Gilksy nearly spins it round. Yeah, I must say though, like you said, the timing in that, and the way. Oh, they keep making contact. I think has Ellis got damage? That was quite a. No, he hasn't. Yeah, Ellis and Frugal. The way Frugal let Ellis pass was very, very nice. It absolutely slipped through. There was no messing about. But here we go. We've seen this move once before. Down the inside goes Ellis the Great. And he's cleared him just like that. Next on his list is Prodigy.
That's the third time he's made the move through that specific corner.
Through that section, yeah.
So, going back to your favourite driver pairings.
Yeah.
You said Jalboy and Gilksy. I would like to say Prodigy and Chubb.
Yeah, I really do like them together. They really work well. Haas as a team. Let's have I think they're third in the constructors, are they?
They are third.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Haas as a team. They do work well together. Last year as well, obviously, Haas won the constructors title. That was Echo Computer and Prodigy, and Echo came out as drivers champion on that year. But so Haas have got good healthy history, and the P3 in the standings at the minute. Alpine leads. It was very, very close with Alpine last year as well, I think, if I remember correctly. But Alpine have come back for redemption, and they're leading the standings at the moment. Ferrari wedged between them two in P2 at the moment. Aston Martin though still with no points, so not looking good for Aston Martin.
Who is the Aston Martin drivers?
Oh, I was just looking at that now. I don't really know.
Is it Ace and Echo?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, I don't think Echo's done a race with Aston Martin yet because he switched, didn't he?
I think he has, but he retired.
Oh, was it last race? Did last race actually happen?
I'm pretty sure we gave half points.
Oh yeah, it was half points. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, half points was Belgium. I think with all of the.
Yeah, we're never going to speak of Belgium again. That was just a shambles race. That's first false track of the night.
It was a shambles, but for a commentator's point of view, it was a good watch.
Yeah, so from our point of view, commentating, it was really, really, there's a lot of action we got to commentate on. It made quite a good commentary piece, but like from
the driver's perspective
and stuff, yeah, it wasn't too good at all. But it is what it is. So Yeah, looking at them standings though, it's quite nice to see some of them drivers up there like Prodigy and Gilksy P4 as well. That's nice to see. But the ones that are really dominating at the minute, it's Alpine, I think. So, anyway, Prodigy decides to make the pit stop. Frugal Mars is moving up on Gilksy. Can he get past him into the penultimate corner? Well, penultimate corner now.
And Ellis is...
Oh, that's it. Gilksy makes the time to pit. I think, is Frugal pitted?
Frugal hasn't pitted.
Okay. So,
And Jalboy is still yet to pit.
Cowboy, 38 seconds ahead. But it's good for him though, because obviously made that much of a gap now. He can just pit freely. And yeah, speak of the devil, he pits now.
And Zach Duck has now passed Gilksy. See with the pit stop.
But that's Jailboy in the pit lane. Obviously his lead is going to come down a little bit, but that does not matter at all. At least he's still ahead. On the pit exit now. Comes back onto the track on the hard compound tyres, so he's definitely, what was I going to say? Yeah, he's definitely going to the end of the race on them. The gap now between Zhao and Ellis has come down to 19 seconds, 18 now. Ellis is, I think this is where we see Ellis make up a lot of time on Zhao, because he's got the clean air in front of him.
And he's on the quicker tyres.
Yeah, he's on the quicker tyres, relatively new as well. So, it's Ellis with all the space he's got ahead of him. He's gonna use all his might to catch up with Gelboy. This might actually be very close. I thought Gelboy had it in the bag, but with Ellis now up into P2, there's a chance that he could get up there as well.
I mean, there's
19 laps as well, so it's not over yet.
There's not a lot going on. So it would be nice to see. It would be nice to see Ellis close that gap, and we can see Cal and Ellis battle it out.
Yeah, that'll be a nice little bit of action. We've had a bit of action at the start, obviously, and a bit through, mid-course, and then it's just a bit dead now, isn't it? So, what shall we talk about? Not a clue.
Ooh.
Let's have a look on the. See if there's anything
well, since it's got nothing to do with ZRL, thoughts on the cost cap situation with Red Bull at the moment?
I don't really know. I never really. What's your take on it, or what would you say?
You see, as much as I like Red Bull, it's hard to see them go over it. And obviously with the chance of harsh punishments coming their way, it's gonna ruin them. But I think obviously you can't overspend, and obviously other teams are gonna or have complained.
Yeah.
However, still waiting on a decision.
Yeah. While we've been talking, the gap between Zhao and Ellis has came down about a second, I believe. So yeah, he is making that time up, but it'll take a bit of time, and there's not really a lot we can commentate on at the moment, but we'll do our best to talk about something. Let's just have a look at something we could talk about. Maybe let's have a look. We'll talk about the prize pool. So obviously at the end of the season, winning the championship, you'll get yourself a lovely little £40 gift card for the Ants 3D shop with all the 3D printed wheels that you can put on your Logitech G920 and G29s and all that kind of thing. with obviously racing accessories and things on top of that. So nice little £40 gift card will do you quite well. You can buy like little wall art things as well. I've got one on my wall that look quite nice. That's on the Instagram as well. But you know, quite nice that is. And I think from CD Keys as well, one of our latest sponsors, we should be getting some things for the winning drivers as well. Top 3 hopefully. So that'd be quite nice as well.
I think that is the massive one. Is obviously CD Keys is so useful.
Yeah, it is. To get a sponsorship with CD Keys is just crazy, because they are, you know, a lot of people use that website, you know, and like like you mentioned, how useful it is to get your games on there, you know.
It's cheaper as well.
A lot cheaper, I know.
Obviously,
I got my Assetto Corsa for like a £5.
Oh,
Ellis makes a bit of a mistake there, and loses a bit of time on Gel Boy.
Frugal has pitted.
Yep. Yeah, there we go. I think we should watch this a bit then. Frugal Mars came out behind Gilksy, and might be a move soon. Yeah, makes contact though.
It's also on the better tyres. So
yeah. Got word as well. I didn't even look at the chat. Apparently Garrison might be able to make it at the last. Well, I don't know. He said he might be able to join late. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but would be nice to see him here for the last few laps if you can make it. But apparently it's not likely. So that's just have to wait.
Garrison likes the new helmet that I have now equipped.
Have you?
It is the fish one.
Seen it. Oh, the fish one. Is that you who had the fish helmet? Oh yeah, because we was commentating. No,
so
on that. That was really good,
the original one was Sargento. I'm pretty sure. But obviously, before the whole Owen incident, I had realised that we had the same number in the same helmet. So I went to change it, put the fish one on, and Owen had left. So
right. Is that been gone now then? Oh, of course he has. I'm so stupid because he's the one that did all the
he messed with the server, and obviously that was a bit of a shit moment.
Not too happy about that, I wasn't, but Frugal Mars then still driving close behind Gilksy. 3 tenths separate them. This track, such a hard one to keep on the track, you know, not keep out the wall, but they're doing well to keep it clean. I'm not sure if we're going to see a move yet. Frugal is trying his best to get round. Just not working out for him though. Onto the main straight, foot to the floor. Gilksy gets a really nice little getaway there. Frugal Mars is just dropping back a little bit. We're not going to see anything really, I don't think, at the moment. So we just have to hang on tight and see what's going to happen. What else should we talk about now? Oh yeah, we should mention. So after this season finishes in the next few weeks, when we've got the new drivers champion, the new constructors champions, the next season, ZRL season 3, will be I believe a 14 season calendar, so it'll be shortened down, so we'll be able to fit 2 more seasons, 2 more 14 season calendars onto this game until 23 comes out. So that'd be nice to see 2 extra seasons instead of 1 season per game. So yeah, it's nice to know that we're going to go up to ZRL season 4, and then season 5 will start on F1 23.
Driver moves. So believe me and Jacob are now teammates at Red Bull.
Yep.
Xbox has gone to Mercedes,
Xbox. Yeah,
which
so
I do like that
Ellis
pairing
left
of
Mercedes to go to
Zach
Aston,
Duck
which opened up
and
the space in Mercedes for Xbox to leave Red Bull to go to Mercedes. And obviously you've moved as well, haven't you?
me and
Yeah.
Jacob have moved
Yeah.
to Red Bull.
And
Echo's gone to Aston Martin.
yeah.
There was one more. I can't think of who it was.
I can't either, to be honest with you.
But
I'm
do know
not even sure.
Do know it's just us that have moved so far.
Yeah.
Ellis is closing the gap.
Ellis is closing the gap. 15.8 seconds, the gap between Ellis the Great and Jalboy. It is coming down, but it's coming down very, very slowly. We're on lap 27 out of 39 for the Monaco Grand Prix, and there's not really much going on at the moment, is there?
Unless Frugal can get past
Yeah.
Gilksy, then... Or, at this point, I'm just going to curse it. Someone bring out a safety car and we may see some action.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see, wouldn't it? Yeah, obviously the curse works for us. It's worked quite a lot. As seen on one of the TikToks that I've made about Garrison, that was quite good. But yeah, bring out a safety car, please, F1 gods, please, and give us a bit of action, because this is quite dead at the moment and not really fun for us to commentate on. So
And Jal seems to be closing on Frugal and Gilksy. However, Gilksy is also closing on Zach Duck. That's come down by 3 seconds over the past few laps.
It does. So, positions at the moment for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's Jalboy that's leading with 16.5 seconds under his belt at the moment. But Ellis the Great behind him pits. So he will not be catching up to him anytime soon, unless there's a safety car, which means they'll just come right up to each other. But I don't want to curse anything. Jal, if I curse it, I'm so sorry, mate. But I think Jal might have it in the bag now, unless he makes any big mistakes. It's probably
like I said earlier, he needs to keep it out the wall if he wants.
You gotta be so careful on the trail. Obviously, so tight. One little error, and obviously it's not as bad this time because we're on reduced damage. So like, if he does end up crashing, I don't think it'll be a wheel off or anything. It'll probably just be a bad wing. But you know, you just gotta minimise the mistakes, keep his head on straight, focus, and just get through to the end of the race.
Gap to Zach Duck now is 2.7. So they are catching. So we may see some action.
Yeah, and Zhao is close to some of the guys to lap them as well. To 3 of them, in fact. That'll be Frugal, Gilksy, and Zach Duck. Prodigy's out there, on his own. There's nobody around him. P3. And if he finishes like this, it'll be his 4th or 5th podium in a row. Which, like was on about earlier, the consistency from Prodigy is just remarkable. It's really, really good.
And he extends his lead at the top of the Drivers' Championship.
He does, yeah. But, what's going on there? Jalboy. Oh, because Alice pitted it. Never mind.
Oh,
I think Garrison's coming in.
So Frugal's dropped the back a little bit. He made a mistake in the final corner.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are inviting the one and only NVT Garrison. I'll make sure he includes his audio this time because he always forgets. But
I always want to say that while the stream's going on, because I'm pretty sure it happened
yeah,
in the race before Belgium.
it happened quite a lot. Yeah, Garrison. Alright, make sure you include your audio, mate, and then.
You've got.
Oh.
You have 8 laps to go.
Yep.
And
So
it's
glad to have you here, mate. Honestly,
been a dead
mate,
race.
I can't even tell you. It's been the deadest race. Like, absolutely nothing going on.
So, it's nice to have you join us.
It is.
Prodigy's currently third.
Yeah, so Prodigy, if he finishes like this, keeps his podium streak up, and you know, being really consistent out there. It's Boy that's leading, 12.6 seconds the gap. It was like 30 earlier.
Joel had a 30-second lead to Prodigy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Absolutely in his own right there. But
Speaking of Joel, he has pitted, and we didn't notice that. And Gilksy was going for a me on Zach Duck. I think he hit the wall. Well, there's. Well, I was saying that Gilksy and Frugal were both catching Zach, and now they're right behind.
Safety car. Yeah.
I said that 4 laps ago, and we never got it.
Oh, there we go. Dive down the inside from through. They're both coming to the wall. Oh my god.
I don't think Gilksy's gonna be happy about that.
Mate.
No.
No, it's on
I
the
think
juice.
it's because it's on reduced.
Oh.
Right.
You know what?
No.
I'm gonna say.
Well,
There we go. Jalboy laps his teammate. Oh!
Mate, what is this?
Jalboy goes to lap his teammate, nearly puts him in a wall.
Shit, I don't think he was happy with that. Anyway, welcome guys to the NVT or Z. No, it is ZRT Garrison. Welcome to the ZRT Garrison's thingy. Stealth, how dare you DNF again? How dare you?
I was.
There's a move going on.
To be fair,
what happened with Stealth
I was late to.
I was
late to
Frugal.
You never actually
Oh
raced.
god, guys!
Contact there with
absolute...
Frugal to the wall.
Ooh, that's
Frugal
cheeky.
put himself in the wall, to be honest.
Frugal went past him and then he got pressured. He's
Yeah.
I don't know how, but he's way slower than Zach. Oh,
Oh!
that was sexy. I can't say anything about that.
And Jalboy is now here just.
Jal, don't pull a Leclerc, please. Okay. However, Jal is approaching 2 lap cars. Hopefully they let him by nice and tidy.
So yeah,
Zach,
what happened
don't do anything.
is.
Yeah. Oh! Zach hit Zach's rear tire just clipped the inside wall there. Anyway, go ahead, Stealth.
So I was late to quali. Obviously didn't get a lap in, so I decided to say I'd commentate instead. Come to the race, puts me in a car, retired in the pits.
Wonderful.
So
Great.
He should have done a few laps and then retired just on track so we get a nice little safety car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have done that to make it
Frugal and
interesting.
Zach are
but
both in the pits for new wings.
It was quite interesting at the start for a little bit, and then they just died.
And then obviously with Jal then taking off, and
Yeah.
that's where it all went.
Well, there's nothing to say except Joel is an absolute demon at Monaco.
However,
He is. He really is.
Gilksy is now going to come back for revenge
Oh no.
on Frugal.
This is going to be interesting. Last 4 laps of this race. Sorry for being late. I had school,
No, that's alright.
and that's all I got to say. Prodigy
Yeah.
in the pit lane. This is going to get spicy. That's a lie. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, in the pit lane, he's gonna keep his He'll keep his his P3. I mean, even.
You messed up 3 times there, Jack. There's no point in saving that one.
Don't.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
Garrison, it's not the mustard man anymore, is it?
no, it's not. Sadly, we only got the ketchup man.
Oh, lovely. Zhao goes and laps P3.
What an absolute Ellis! You got a pit. He got to lap everyone.
Well, what a demon.
He's a minute ahead of Prodigy right now, and that's on interval. Okay, so Zach, Frugal, and Gilksy are all lapped. Prodigy and Ellis are the podium is not lapped.
That's third place.
That's just not right. Unless Jal gets
Bro,
a
what is
catastrophic puncture, there's nothing
Yeah.
that can fuck him up right now. Unless he could clear it, he could absolutely mug it into the wall.
Unless he just bends it and goes into the wall. You should. This is like his race.
Yeah, that's all it is.
All I see right now on the timing is Jal in first, Ellis 12 seconds behind, and Prodigy a minute behind.
Yeah, that whenever it doesn't show the intervals, it just means they're a lap behind. Or the gap to the leader. Ellis, though, has fastest lap, so he will get 19 points instead of the usual 18. And
Yeah,
this
so
would
Ellis
actually be
12 seconds behind now. You go.
I think this would be good for Joel in terms of the Drivers' Championship. As would this be his first win?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Pardon?
Would this be Joel's first win?
I don't think he's won in the past.
I'd
But I
like
think
to
it
say he
may
has
be.
got one, but I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did one. I
Well-
think in Belgium he came close, didn't he? And then
Yeah.
then it didn't happen.
Yeah, he was close, and then he spun. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
On, like, the last lap
this
as
is
well.
this is a very special place to get your first win. Night race in Monaco would be quite nice.
I also mentioned to Jack earlier that I went and changed my helmet.
This would okay. So Joel's at 33. Owen, we don't talk about him. Ace, the pig, and Chubb. They're not here, so that's 25. That's 50. No. 68. He would be placed in 8th place if he wins
Yeah.
this race. So he would jump 5 places. That's very good
So
for
what
him.
we're saying is this his first?
I'd say it
can't-
is. I have to say it is. I've never seen it. Not this.
Should we'll just mark it down as it is his first one.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Unless he
And
corrects
like you
us.
said, it is such a special place to get your first one.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love it. That would be the dream.
Well,
If only it was Leclerc.
not too far away to the end of the race now.
He'll
It's
be
the
level
closing
on-
stages.
He'll be
of
level
the
on
ultimate lap.
he'll be level on points with Chubb.
Who, Joe?
Yes.
Wouldn't Chubb have? He would have got subseeded by Jal. Doesn't Jal have more more wins than Chubb. If he wins this, like this season. Oh, Ellis binned it.
Oh, mate.
No, mate.
Then it's got a wing. Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, he's got no end plate on the left. He'll keep
absolutely,
it going.
yeah.
Well,
Well then, we might have some last lap drama, however, as Frugal is rapidly closing in on Zach Duck for the 4th position.
you know
This
what?
is going to be
If
interesting.
Jal miraculously has,
I think Ellis has also hit his car against the wall yet again. Or is the yellow flag just
No, I
following
think-
Ellis?
oh no, I think he's out of fuel.
Oh shit, for really?
I think he's low fuel.
Oh my god, he's out of fuel. Ellis is out
Oh, my
of fuel.
God, he is.
Oh, Ellis, mate.
Anyway,
Oh,
last
Frugal
lap
is
then.
so
the closing
close.
stages of this very not
he's
very
way faster.
chaotic Monaco Grand Prix. It's been Jalboy's race. And
Oh my god,
Totally.
Ellis is so slow into the tunnel. They're gonna have to
Totally
take
deserves
the
this.
outside. Here he goes.
to
Frugal.
cross the line to
Let's
his
go!
first ZRL.
But oh my god, Frugal's so close. Could he make the? Oh, he hits him. There's big contact.
What's
This
going
is
on here?
gonna. This comes down to Rascast. It's gonna come down to it. Will he send it?
Oh, he hits him.
Oh, exactly. Gonna keep it. Oh man, yep. That's just. Yep. Frugal, you tried hard, but it's gonna be Zach Duck in P4. Frugal 5th. But that's gonna change. Everyone is gonna get their penalties.
Ellis to slowly cross the line.
to limp across the line for a win. Not a what? Oh, no, what? Wow, brain. Thank you. Anyway, Ellis driver of the day. I'd say driver of the day for me is, even though I was here for like eight laps, I have to go with Gel.
Yeah.
He dominated the race.
Yeah, he absolutely dominated.
So
But there he
Ellis'
is.
domination at Canada. That was brilliant.
Yeah. I think this is shades of that.
Yeah. Just fastest lap after fastest lap, weren't it? Every single lap.
Well,
Should also
the
mention, Prodigy on the podium, carries on the streak. Absolutely so consistent from Prodigy. He should be very proud of himself. But finishing results for the Monaco Grand Prix. Not many drivers here tonight, but they've still tried to put on the best show they could for you. Gelboy wins out for his first race win. What a place to take it as well. That was his absolutely brilliant race from him. Ellis the Great P2 with Prodigy takes P3. Moving down the grid, Zach Duck P4, Frugal Mars P5, Gilksy P6, and Chubb was the only DNF from the session today. So, where are we going next week?
Singapore?
better be- Ooh.
Is it?
Let me check.
I'm
No,
gonna
It
beat you
is
to it.
Italy.
Monza.
Oh, that's gonna be. That's
It's
yeah.
Monza, then Suzuka, then Singapore.
Ooh. It's gonna be very nice.
So, yep. Thank you for joining us for this not so interesting race. And we'll be back with you next week in, where did I say? I forgot now.
oh my god, Jack.
I can't
Italy.
remember. Italy, Monza.
My god.
Back here next week at Monza. Thanks for joining us. Good night.